some great and some small. You being God delivered me from them all.
Interesting here. This was only the second time that we had a confession of who Jesus was. You see, Son of David means that he's the one. The only other person who by this time in biblical history had identified Jesus as the Messiah is Peter. Peter gave what we would call a private confession because it was amongst the disciples. But we have a blind man now saying, Son of David, the Messiah, have mercy on me. So the first public confession of who Jesus is as the Messiah came from a blind man. Why is it that a blind man was able to declare Jesus as the Messiah when many people who had sight were unable to? The reason being, sometimes you have to use your disability in order to really meet Jesus. But the Bible is talking about. You see, if you close your eyes right now and all you do is hear, your mind has to create an image based on what you heard. People saw Jesus and Jesus looked regular. People saw Jesus and they said, oh yeah, that's a Mary boy. I know his brother. I know his cousin. I know his niece. So they had the ability to understand that Jesus worked miracles, but they saw him as a man. But you see, Bartimaeus only heard. So Bartimaeus heard the report that he was healed. He heard the report of demons being cast out. He heard the report, and in his mind's eye, because he couldn't see the regularity of Jesus, he said, this must be the Son of God. You see, what's interesting is some of the people who we think are blind and don't know anything about Christianity are going to be the ones who are going to usher in the next revival that's about to hit this city. It's individuals who we don't, they don't see none of the church stuff that we have. They don't have none of the fruition that we have. They weren't raised how we were raised. But it's going to be the ones sitting in the corner that we overlook who are going to be the ones who will first identify Jesus.